Max Gibbins, I'm a Libero, I'm 20 years old and I've been playing for about 8 years now.
So how did you feel about Durham's current performance in the Super League?
I think it's been good for the majority of the season. We've had a few ups and downs, obviously travelling, we're pretty far up north, but I think for the most part we've been pretty dominant. We've done well.
It's very tight between you and Richmond at the moment for that kind of last place in the Final Four, and even between Mallory as well. What do you think you've got to push that to get to that Final Four spot?
I think using the momentum from today's game, obviously getting a 3-0 win against Essex in the Cup to take us to the final, to take that into next weekend against Bologna. We've got a few games in hand as well, which always helps. So I think if we use the momentum from today into next week, it will really help us push on to get into that final top four.
At the moment you're out injured. How have you been kind of recovering from that? How have you been focusing on your recovery but also trying to support the team?
Yeah, I had surgery 2 weeks ago on my ACL, so just kind of moving along, keeping in the gym, turning up to all the trainings. The boys have been great, they've been really helpful. Even the coaches on the women's teams, they've been great. Just keeping me on track really. Seeing all the physios here, just kind of moving along.
As one of the only Brits in a very big international squad, how does it feel kind of being part of that team, and what do they help you with?
I mean, our team comes from various backgrounds. Like, these guys have played at the highest level. They've all played Division 1 volleyball. We've had people that play in the highest league in Italy. Just like learning from everyone's different experiences. Had the best coaches in America, so you know, everyone brings their kind of their knowledge of volleyball into the training session. It just makes us train a lot better and play games how we play.
You're facing Team Sunderland in your next game, kind of northwest derby.
Yeah.
What do you think you've got to hit them to that point to get that game?
I think doing film, you know, kind of seeing their tendencies, and I think the way we're playing at the moment is really well. We've got big middles, big opposite, good outsides, our reception's great. So I think if everything goes our way, then we can easily win 3-0.
Your female teammates have gone unbeaten so far in the season in the Super League. Does that kind of help motivate the boys as well, because you want to kind of push us and be as good as them?
Yeah, no, it definitely does, especially with them talking about it all the time as well. And obviously we've lost a few games, but you know, it's definitely good to see our women's team just dominating the league so much, and we take it into our trainings, we take it into our games, and we're trying to do the same.
Is there a good kind of community between you all then? Obviously you're training quite closely together,
yeah,
playing together, like playing at similar times. Is there a really good kind of team?
Yeah, we have a really, like, since pre-season we had a bunch of team bonding stuff. You know, we wanted the men's and women's to be together, and some people live together as well, so everyone's really close in the men's and women's team.
And then what are your hopes for the last 5 games of the season? It's coming to that kind of crunch zone. How are you feeling?
It's just win here and out. We're going to want to get top 4, so it's just, we're going to take every game that we're going to have to win it 3-0, so hopefully we can do that until the end of the season and clinch that top 4 space.
Perfect. Well, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.